Hey y'all, your girl is in the bed. I have had a headache since last night before I went to sleep. And this is the thing, you have to pay attention to your body. I have not had any meat or anything, like any meat or any alcohol since New Year's Eve. Therefore, just flushing yourself out with water and stuff like that. So I think I have one of those type of headaches. Yeah. So the girl then just been in the bed, and we were gonna go to church this morning. We were gonna go check out a church in Ewing that a Facebook friend of mine had recommended me to try, and my head was just not in the game this morning. So Mr. Long did what he know best, and he went and got my laptop, and we actually laid in bed together, and we actually did a live stream with Word of Faith in Atlanta, Georgia, Bishop Dale C. Bronner, and we attended church that way this morning via live. Don't matter how you get it, long as you get it, right? And he was preaching about a very powerful message this today, and the message was basically, in order to move forward, we have to go back to basics. And basically, a lot of things that people don't, I guess, take care of or have loose ends trying to move forward, you can't move forward until you go back to basics, or you go back and you need to settle up those things that you needed to take care of and you just didn't, or you just ignored them. And this morning I was really trying to figure out if I have any loose ends in like my past. I don't think I do. But I mean, it just left me pondering with, that's something to think about. So this is what I'm about to do. I'm about to sit here and think and see if there are any loose ends in my past that could be holding me back from propelling forward. I don't think there is. I think the biggest thing that I had was the situation with my DNA. However, I'm past that. I can't dwell on something, or I can't fight for something that's not fighting for me. So, I've settled up my score with that. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, if ever that day comes that he wants to reach out to me, I am an open, I would receive him with open arms, because that's not Stephanie. I'm not grudgeful, not mean. Just can't go. It just can't be wanting things or trying to keep people that ain't trying to be kept. So, just put their ass on pause until the time comes, until that time comes. So with that being said, very powerful message, and I took away something from it, even via sitting right here in my bed. Definitely a church home that when we move back to Atlanta, that's a church that I would love to join. And we attended that church when we lived in Atlanta, so that's why it's very familiar to us. So the girls have went to go get Chinese food because clearly mommy is not, I'm not coherent to be cooking, and I have meat out to cook, but it's not thawed yet, so we're gonna do just Asian lunch today. That's what we're gonna do. And I'm about to have me some shrimp lo mein and some vegetable dumplings, and that's what Stephanie is going to be eating. And I'm about to sit here and finish going through these magazines so I can complete my vision board. So I will tune into y'all later. I just wanted to check in and say hey. And if y'all wondering, Stephanie, what is going on? Well, last night I did 2-strand twists on my purple hair, and so I am going to take them loose. I just want to make sure they are all the way dry before I take them loose. So as you can see, I left all my tapered hair out, and I think it's a good blend. It's a good blend. So I just needed to 2-strand twist so that my hair could get in there with them curls. Because my curl pattern is a loose curl, and this is actually a tighter curl. So we'll see how it turns out later. All right. Let me drink and sip on this water so I can get this headache out my head. All right, y'all. The day has crept by. I can't even. Y'all, it's just been a long day. And then you want to guess what? Guess what? I still got that freaking headache. And y'all already know the type of mood a headache will put you in when you have one, okay? So, as you can see, I separated the 2-strand twist. And, yeah, because I didn't want to mess with it too much, that's all I did. I just separated them. Me and Mr. Long taking a road trip tomorrow. One we don't want to take, but we ain't got no choice. However, yeah, I'll get cute for that tomorrow. Y'all know, road trip attire. Road trip attire, still gotta be cute. However, I spent the rest of my Sunday afternoon in bed. My husband watched Dallas play the Redskins, and I think he watched a little football after that. And then he came back upstairs, and we proceeded to watch. We watched a movie called I Killed My BFF. Yeah, Lifetime special. And then we watched, what else did we watch? We watched another movie too. I think it was Mommy is Sleep or something like that on Lifetime. Then we watched The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and yeah, I'm just gonna keep it short with that recap tonight. I guess there are some things I have in common with Kenya. It's just my disconnect is not with my mother, it's with my DNA. And I hope that her father can help her pull the family back together, even though it's something I can tell that he doesn't really want to do, because he said going back to Detroit just brings back a lot of painful memories. Okay. The whole ordeal with Portia and Candy. Candy was mad, wasn't she? Candy was a little mad. And Candy had a valid point too. You know, you out here believing everything Phaedra telling you, but you supposed to be my friend too, but you're not asking me. Anywho, that's why Stephanie don't have that many girlfriends, because women just can be trifling. I'm sorry, y'all. We can be. We as women can be trifling, and we just need to call it like it is. There is a select few that we can come across, that we can truly say are very, I guess, worthy of being in your company. And we all don't have, well, I have a select few in my circle. And I don't know, I just feel like, you know, friendships go sour sometimes just over misunderstandings, just over text messages, over posts, over social media, over using technology, because people read too much into things. I already discussed this with y'all before, so I'm just elaborating on my own personal experiences that have happened to me. So, one thing I can definitely tell y'all that I'm going to do more of this year is talk to people face to face, or talk to people voice. You hear the words that are coming out of my freaking mouth. Do you hear me?
The words that are coming out of my mouth.
Not reading them, because I think technology has taken away from actual communication. So I'm going to bring it back into my life by actually having some physical voice dialogue with people. So if you're friends with me, best believe you'll be getting phone calls and FaceTimes, because that's how Stephanie wants to communicate. I'm over people reading too much into stuff. That's my whole thing. So yeah, me and Mr. Long was talking about that tonight. Those was like some of our relationship things and goals and stuff that we said that we want to work on this year. And not so much with us. It's just like people outside of our house. We want to work on having better dialogue with people outside of me, him, Jasmine, and Jada, and Rocky. So, with that being said, we have concluded the evening. He was getting tired of me because I was watching Newlyweds, and he was like, can we stop watching reality TV for a little while? And that's all good. We watching something else on TV now. And now Stephanie is gonna retire. I'm gonna drink me another bottle of water. I'm about to take me an ibuprofen, and I am about to shut it down and go to sleep. And hopefully when I wake up tomorrow morning, I will be back to my jolly molly old little self, okay? With no headache. How about that? Okay? It's kind of hard to serve when you ain't feeling right. Do you feel me? And it's just a headache. It's a headache. And it's right up in here. It's right up in here. Oh my gosh. If anybody know what I could do, please let me know and comment down below, because I will forever be grateful. Okay? Okay. And on that note, I will see you EclecticNistas tomorrow, same time, same place. And y'all going on a road trip with me and Mr. Long. Okay? Okay. Holla at y'all tomorrow. Good night, huns. Mr. Snatched one out. I will never be the neighborhood chick.